Alright, so since we already created user and then this folder, we will be now connecting the client to the server. So how to do it? Well, please watch this video so that you can learn what to do. So here we have two sets of desktop. We have here on the left side is the server and on the right side is the client. So to connect the client to the server, we need to go to the My Computer. Here's the computer, we click properties and then we select change settings here for the client. Okay, and then also click the change and then we click domain. So our domain, for you to double check, you can click it in the start menu and then active users and computers. So you have here your domain, right? So WNHS.ICT is your domain or domain, and then you click WNHS.ICT, you click OK, and it should be successful. But wait, what is this error? Active Directory Domain Controller error. So what we're going to do, we just click OK, and then we will be going back to the network connection. So open Network and Sharing Center, change adapter settings. We click on these settings and properties, and then we go back to the IP address. So instead of using a static IP address, we will be using dynamic address. So the server will provide us the IP address. So in order for us to do that, we will be clicking obtain an IP address automatically, because the server is the one who will give us an IP address. So obtain, if you can see, everything will be erased because it's gonna be dynamic. You click OK, you click OK again, and then you click close. Right, so if you can observe, your local area connection right now has WNHS.ICT, meaning to say it's already connected in the domain. So we close it, and then going back on the My Computer, change settings in the computer, we click the member of domain. We'll try to click OK, and we'll find out what will happen here. Click OK. So for this computer name and domain changes, we just type administrator. And then for the password, what is the password of our domain server? Well, it is still capital letter A for admin and 1 2 3 4 5. And now it's loading. It's trying to be connected to the server. So here's we have a pop-up menu. Welcome to the WNHS ICT domain. We click OK. So you must restart your computer to apply these changes. You just click OK. Close it here and then restart now. So while your client is restarting, you can just close the windows in your server, and then later on we will try to explore or to check if our user who won will display his folder in this area in the one direction. But to make sure that it's gonna be successful, we need to update our policy. So in order for us to do that, we just click the start menu and go to run, and then type gp update. We can use this one or \force. So if you can see, updating policy. What is the policy? The policy was the rules that we created that every user files will be saved in that folder, which is located in drive D and then folder one direction. Alright, so I guess the client right now is on. So we have on the right side we have the client, and let's try to access it right now by pressing Ctrl Alt Delete all together. Okay, so for this, since we will be trying to access who won, okay, we're going to click on the switch user. So click other user, and then we will be typing who won. But we'll be opening first here in the server the one direction folder, and we will try to check if who won folder will display here. So going back to the client, 1, and then the password is client, capital C, and 1 2 3 4 5. So I guess it's successful. It is pulling up right now, and there you have it. Here in the server, the file or the folder one was created when we log in the account. Alright, so extra large icon. So right now here in the client side, the desktop is being prepared. Okay. So let's just wait for a moment, because it will take for about a couple of minutes in order for us to process it. And you can maybe finish your assessment in less than 4 hours if you can continuously do these processes. Alright, so I already have it here, and then I'll try to open One in the server side. So if you can see, there's a desktop folder. I'll just be clicking it. So for now it's empty. So I'll be doing is I will be right clicking it, personalize, new folder to see if a folder will be created, then test. Alright, so it seems that the test here was created as well. So to check again, right click new, and then bitmap image, picture, say picture. Alright, so of course it is updated to the server as well. So if the server wanted to create a file for the client, the servers can instantly paste files here in the folder of One. So for example, I will be creating a folder, please Juan read this. So Juan will be having that folder in his desktop as well. Alright, so that's it. That's how you connect the client to the server. And after that, you'll be having your printing, wireless printing, and then that's it. Assessment is done. So my congratulations. Okay? Alright. So just if you wanted to create another user, just please go back to the settings. And then for example, you created already a new user, and then you want to test it down. Don't forget to always run the GP update, because that's very important. Every changes you made in the server should be updated as well in the client's computer. Alright, so I guess that's done, and thank you. I hope you learned something. Just keep practicing, and you can have your national certificate in TESDA, which is the Computer System Servicing in C2. Alright.